Welcome to Wednesdays. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Wednesday night chat. I just wanted to say thank you for joining us. We're going to be talking here in a few minutes, but as our opener, I wanted to say a little, just a little quote from the Bible. It's 1 Corinthians 14:33. It says, "God is not a God of disorder, but of peace." So, and with that, I would like to, I want to turn it over to Ginger, and she has a beautiful organ solo for you. Beautiful, Ginger, beautiful. And what was the name of the piece? Come Now, Fount of Every Blessing. I've heard that song before.
Sounds great on the organ.
It does. We miss the organ. So I'd like to welcome you here. Welcome to Wednesdays. And this is an informal, live, impromptu chat. So I encourage you to chat with us on YouTube or on Facebook, whatever platform you're using. Hi, Janice. Hi, Patsy. I know you guys are watching. And so write down anything that you'd like for us to talk about, or if you want to hear a song. If we can't play it today, maybe we'll do it next week. As you can see, it's Billy, Ginger, and I here tonight. Cici's not here. Billy's going to go into that a little bit later while she's not here. And Arlen also isn't here, but it is the three of us, and we are here in force. So I do have a couple of announcements before Billy gets to his announcements. I do want to let you know that if for some reason we lose our feed, that you just go to our channel, Mayfair Christian live streaming channel, and if you go to the channel, when we come back live, you'll see the new link. So I know that on Sunday we had an issue with losing our link because it
vanished out of thin air.
So go to our channel on YouTube. It'll pop up, and you should be able to get the new feed. And I know that on Facebook, I think it does the same thing.
I think so.
When you go live,
I'm not entirely sure of the specifics, but that sounds like it's the case.
Yeah. So make sure that you stay connected that way. Like and subscribe, notify. There's a little bell on both YouTube and on Facebook that you can get notified. So we have ministering angels. If you are in need of somebody to go outside and grocery shop for you or get your essential needs taken care of for you, let us know, and we will be doing the shopping and bringing it to your house.
checking your P.O. box, getting your medicine, whatever you need, don't be ashamed to ask.
We're here for you. And I think, I wanted to also tell everyone that we're not going to physically open. We're still doing live streaming only. We're not going to physically open up our doors, so you don't have to worry about coming into church just yet, especially since it's going to be super hot the next couple of days. So please stay inside and stay cool.
Mm-hmm.
Billy,
Definitely.
I think we're ready for birthdays.
Yes, we actually have several birthdays this week, 3 of which that have passed already, who are Fane Wolford and Joy, and I'm sorry if I butcher your last name, Zabel, who were both on the 13th.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, and Austin Iverson, who was on the 15th.
Happy birthday!
And we mentioned earlier, Cici is not here. She is not here for a very specific and good reason. Her mother's birthday, Sharon Brooks, is today.
Yay! Happy birthday, Sharon!
Yeah. So from what it sounds like, the whole Brooks and their clan are just all up in Folsom, I think it is.
I think you're right.
And with that, there are 2 more birthdays we needed to go over. Tomorrow is Zeta Stetti?
Zeta?
Zeta.
Zena. Steady.
Zeta.
Yeah, Zena.
I apologize. Again, I am going to butcher names.
It's live.
I am so sorry.
We don't have to re-record this. It's okay.
And finally, on the 19th is Dolores Brooks.
Yes.
The aunt of Cici. So
Sister of Sharon.
Yeah. So they're probably going to be in Folsom until probably Sunday.
Maybe they're partying it up. I'd be partying it up if it was my birthday and everything's getting back open by now. So. All right, so happy birthday and happy anniversary to everybody. Did we do our anniversaries? Anybody anniversaries? No?
Actually, it looks like there are 2 anniversaries. They were not highlighted. I had to find them. We have on the 16th is Cici. We're going to actually go to the 18th, which is Faye and Robin Riker.
Right, there we go. Happy anniversary, Faye and Robin.
1983.
Ooh. So if I'm 40 and I was born in 80, so 40, 39, 38, 37. Happy 37th birthday? I mean, not birthday.
Anniversary.
Again, this is live. This is live. 37th anniversary. Happy anniversary.
To be honest, sometimes when we've sung the happy birthday song during church, I have a tendency of instead saying birthiversary, just to make it a little bit easier.
I like that, birthiversary. It looks like Janice is saying that Austin's on his birthday trip with his grandpa Dave. Aww. I love spending time with my grandpa and my grandma. So happy birthday, Austin. Hope you're having a great time with your grandpa. So, and staying safe. And I hope it's somewhere cool so you're not in this heat. We're going to go ahead and, hi, Reggie. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you for calling me. She's helping us out with our fireworks, which we'll talk about a little later. But right now, I think we're going to go and move on. We're going to sing. Speaking of Janice, she gave us, a couple weeks ago, last week, she gave us the lyrics and notes to weave.
Yes.
In our hymnal, we only have the chorus, but she had the verse and the chorus. So we're going to go ahead and sing the chorus, then we're going to sing 2 verses, and we're going to sing chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. But but join in and sing with us if you know it. If not, hum along. It has some really great words. I'm actually going to read just the words real quick of the song because I think it's really special. This this was recommended by Leanne.
Very glad
2 weeks
she
ago,
did.
yeah, and then Janice said that she had the expansion to the song. So I just, if you don't know the words, this is the words. It's called weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together together in love. And here's where the verses come in. We are many textures, we are many colors, each one different from the other. but we are entwined with one another in one great tapestry. Ooh, gives me chills. And then the second verse is, we are different instruments playing our own melodies, each one tuning to a different key, but we are all playing in harmony in one great symphony. So we're going to go ahead and sing that right now, and this is kind of a cold run. We practiced it once, so...
Yes. So apologies if we slip up on the words. They are a little bit tricky.
They are, but you know what? It's a beautiful song, so enjoy. Weave us together, weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together, weave us together, together in love. We are many textures, we are many colors, each one different from the other, but we are entwined with one another in one great tapestry. Weave us together, weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together, weave us together, together in love. We are different instruments playing our own melodies, each one tuning to a different key, but we are all playing in harmony in one great symphony. Weave us together, weave us together in unity and love. Weave us together, weave us together, together in love. Weave us together in love.
Amen.
Amen. So I think I would like to talk about these little things on our chins. It's going to be a little vocal here. No, the sound is like that, Mike. Sorry. He's giving me the look like, what happened to our sound? It's because we wanted to talk about our masks. And the reason why it was almost like a PSA, like a public service announcement. I went to the doctor when this first started happening in March or maybe it was early April, like April 1st, I think. I went to the doctor with Paxton, went to UC Davis, and I made him a mask. And they're ties, by the way. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but they're ties. It's not like the elastic because at that point there was no elastic. So I had to make the ties, and I did it the best I could. I put it on as best as I could, but the doctor was looking at the masks and kind of gave me some hints and tips about how we're supposed to be wearing them. So I just wanted to kind of give everybody a not medical doctor's PSA. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical doctor, I don't play one on TV, but I do want to share with you some knowledge that I found from a doctor. So I didn't look this up on the internet. I'm sure you could find anything you want on the internet, but I'm going to go ahead and put my microphone down. I'm going to show you, and then after I put this on, I'm going to point out some pointers. So if you want to be my commentator, Billy, on what I'm actually doing.
So hers are actually ones that are tie-on, and it's more specifically molded to go over your nose around the bridge. She ties it above the back of her head, around where, some people would probably put a ponytail, just right at the very back. And then she's also got another tie around the back of her neck.
Thank you, Billy.
You're welcome.
So now that I have it tied, it is not the most comfortable thing that I've worn ever. I mean, it's
if I can say this on real TV, like it's kind of like wearing a bra, you know, like you got to do it. And sometimes they're uncomfortable, but you know, that's what happens.
They serve a purpose.
They serve a purpose. And what the doctor had told me about Paxton's was that his bottom part was that it was so loose that when I breathed, or when he breathed, that he was actually not catching, the mask wasn't catching any of the air. So it wasn't actually protecting him from what we would consider the bad air droplets. So just make sure that when you buy a mask or you make a mask, that you're tying it correctly so that there's no real, I'm putting this like it's a camera. Here's the camera, no. So that there's less airflow in between these little spaces.
Yeah.
So.
And usually around the chin, you want it to be more
tight,
snug, right on your chin bone.
So, and I think now I'm gonna untie this because.
I'm honestly a little afraid about doing this because it suddenly got a little bit looser.
That's okay. You, it looked really great earlier.
Yeah,
so
I'm just afraid it might have somehow gotten to a breaking point.
But
I have
breaking.
my own one where there is an elastic that goes around my neck, and
I can be the commentating now. So his elastic goes around his neck, and it's actually one piece of elastic, and he puts it over his head, almost like where I was putting mine, and it goes over kind of the ear and up around. And his is actually molded again above the nose and down in the underneath the eyes, so that again there's no gap in between there, and there's no gap underneath his chin. So, and he's breathing through his mask.
I have to also put my glasses over the top of it because otherwise they get fogged up a lot quicker.
And there are tricks for that. Look it up on the internet. There's some hacks for that. So I just wanted to remind everybody to make sure that your mask is over your nose. I've been into the, sorry, are we still live? I just want to make sure because it kind of cut off. Okay, yeah, we are. I've been to the store where they're like this.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
So, and while I know that they are uncomfortable, and sometimes when I'm trying to order something, like I was in, where was I? Rubio's on Sunday. And I felt like I had to scream. I was like, I want a chicken burrito, you know, because the mask was, you know, on. I didn't want to take it off because it's important for you to have it on. So if you're going to wear a mask, and I'm not saying you have to, but if you wear a mask, I'm wearing a mask. So I want to make sure that if you are wearing a mask and you want it to be 100%, and I can't say 100%, if you want it to be most effective, then you should make sure that you wear it that way. And like I said, the doctor was the one who told me that. So.
Oh, and there is another major important thing about masks. They have to be washed at least like every other day, if not every day. Because if you don't, there are some complications that can come around from the accumulation of breath and whatnot.
And moisture, and just not even the COVID, just yucky stuff. So make sure you wash it. Or if you're using disposable ones, just dispose it and get another one. So there's my PSA for the masks. Anybody want to hear another song? Because I know I want to hear Billy. Billy's going to do a solo for us. Well, not a solo. He's going to do a duet with Ginger. And he is going to sing Candle on the Water from Pete's Dragon.
Stand up real quick. And also maybe move this, because I'm off camera and I don't feel like having Rob get up. There we go.
Now we can see him.
Somewhere to turn. I'll be your candle on the water till is there beside you. Let this candle guide you. Soon you'll see a golden stream of light. A cold and friendless tide has found you. Don't let the stormy darkness pull you down. I'll paint a ray of hope around you, circling in the air, lighted by a prayer. I'll be your candle on the water. This flame inside of me will grow. Keep holding on, you'll make it. Here's my hand, so take it. Look for me, reaching out to show, as sure as rivers flow. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go.
Thank you, Ginger. For anyone that doesn't know, she's never heard that before, and it's the first time she's played it.
You guys did awesome, awesome. And I just want to say, candle on the water, it's like a beacon, and I think right now a lot of people are lost and drifting, and I think we need to come back and center ourselves in God and in love, in peace. And so I want to, with that, we got a note here that says, stay safe, and it's from Don Piercy. So I wanted to give a shout out to Don Piercy and his wife. So I hope the Piercys are staying safe as well. We are staying safe and sane. Fireworks! I just wanted to give a shout out. We are having our fireworks booth, so we are in desperate need of volunteers. Now, I spoke to Reggie earlier. She said that she was going to come out during the week and check in with us to make sure that we have enough water. Maybe come and support us by bringing us maybe little treats, or if somebody needs to go to a bathroom break, she'll stay out there for a little bit, maybe not for a whole while, but sometimes we just need that like 1 or 2 minutes to run in here, go to the bathroom, and come back.
It's a big hero moment.
Yes, huge hero moment. So my question would be, what are you willing to help with the fireworks? So we need volunteers in the booth, we need volunteers outside the booth, we need volunteers behind the scenes.
Yes.
So Billy wants us, well, not Billy, we want to talk about maybe some of our experiences that we had in the booth in the last couple of years. So I have, the last couple of years I've been with kids. So I haven't been in the booth as much, but in pre-kids, is there like an anagram for that? PK, pre-kids?
Pre-kids.
I was in the booth with not only Mayfair members, but with the band. I've been in there with my family, and it is some good times. Now, is it hot? Yeah, it's hot. But being with those people is amazing. It's amazing, the stories and the good times that you have, and the customers that come up. Just servicing the public is kind of like humbling, and I love doing a service for them. So
really gets you connected to the community a little bit more. There's always at least one person who's like, Mayfair Church, where is that?
And this year is going to be fun because we're going to be like, it's right there. where? But normally they're like, oh, that little church on Swain and El Dorado. Oh, I know that little church. We're like, yep, that's us. So I just think it's really heartwarming. And for some of you that might be thinking about coming out to the booth and helping in the booth, we will be protected with masks. We won't have too many people in the booth. We've decided that there's, we're going to be having a limit. Mike's giving me the, gloves. We're going to have masks and gloves, and we're going to have sanitizer. We're not going to have that many people in the booth at once. We're going to have what we call a runner, so that we're not touching the public, that it's all going to be placed on a table, and the public will then come and get it. So we're going to be taking some safety precautions. So please think about how you can support Mayfair during this time. But Billy, do you have any fun stories about your fireworks?
Well, Cici had brought up one fun memory. But I will say that some of the, even though I've done it all 3 of the times that Mayfair's had it so far, the most fun I've had has been putting out the decorations, because there's usually like a bunch of decorations not only they give us, but then we're supposed to go out and purchase things to really pop and make people who are driving by notice that, oh, there's a fireworks stand here. And I have so much fun trying to find exactly where I can put stakes versus like a spinner, or even just
flags.
A sign with something like taped to it.
I know you put out flags.
Yeah, there's several flags.
Flags and stuff, so that's always fun. Billy has a good time decorating here too during our COVID time. He's our decorator.
I've been having fun setting up tables and whatnot. When you guys don't, it was actually Brenda and Cici. Who was it that had the idea for the communion table with the communion tray set up the way that it is?
I don't know. I can't remember. I'm gonna say Billy.
I know
I'm gonna
it
give
wasn't
Billy
me.
It
was not me that came up with that. On Pentecost we did it.
We did do it on Pentecost.
But it must have been either you or...
It was a group effort. I like that.
Let's say it was a group effort.
That's good. By the way, before we go into our last song, Ginger, I know Ginger hasn't been able to talk, but I just wanted to say thank you to Mike and to Rob. Rob is back, and he's doing some camera work for us today, and he's the one that normally writes on YouTube. He's the moderator. I think Craig Anderson said the moderator. He's for YouTube, and Mike's doing our sound. So thank you very much, Ginger. Thank you for all of your music tonight. I don't want to cut you off, but is there anything that you want to chat about?
No, I can't think of anything, but thank you for having me. I'm happy to do it.
And by the way, I don't know if anybody noticed, but Ginger got her haircut, and it looks fabulous. So just want to let you know, she has a fabulous haircut right now. We decided about 3 minutes before 4:30 when we went live that we wanted to sing Let There Be Peace on Earth. So we're going to go ahead and Rob says, hey, from Mike and I. So thank you all for watching again. We'll go ahead and close with Let There Be Peace on Earth. Please sing with us while you're watching. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, children all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take,
this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Again, thank you for joining us here on Wednesdays. Billy, do you want to sing our song?
You've just watched Wednesdays.
Woo! Thank you for joining us again. Hope to see you on Sunday at 11 and next week, Wednesday at 4:30.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Stay safe, everyone.